The Legon State Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, has revealed that the government may ask illegal builders whose houses are demolished to pay for the demolition. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, the Brick Hall School, Abuja, Wednesday announced that it has decided to mourn the memory of its late 4-year-old pupil, Miguel Ovoke, by closing down the school for 1 week. Ovoke was declared dead by Excel Specialist Hospital, Abuja. The medical report signed by Dr. Akinwade Ajayi on behalf of the medical director indicated that he was brought in due to choking on meat while feeding at the school. The report indicated that all efforts of the medical team to resuscitate him failed. Meanwhile, the school, in a statement released on Wednesday and signed by its management, said it was greatly saddened that the life of the pupil could not be saved despite the timely response of its trained nurse and the eventual decision to rush him to a hospital. While noting the decision to mourn the late pupil by closing the school for 1 week, the school respectfully urged everyone connected to the tragedy to respect Miguel's memory with dignity and peace, while allowing medical professionals and law enforcement agencies to conclude with the autopsy. At number 2, the federal government of Nigeria has firmly refuted claims made by one of the world's leading cryptocurrency exchanges, Binance, over alleged $150 million bribe demand by government officials. Binance CEO Richard Teng had alleged that Nigerian officials demanded a staggering $150 million in cryptocurrency to resolve an ongoing investigation into the company by the Nigerian authorities. But Minister of Information and National Orientation Mohammed Idris, in a statement issued to journalists on Wednesday in Abuja, said the claim by Binance CEO lacked any iota of substance. He said it was nothing but a diversionary tactic and an attempted act of blackmail by a company desperate to obfuscate the grievous criminal charges it is facing in Nigeria. At number 3, the Legon State Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, has revealed that the government may ask illegal builders whose houses are demolished to pay for the demolition. Wahab disclosed this on Tuesday while replying to a comment calling on the Lagos State government for demolishing their buildings in Mende Estate at Kosafe local government area of the state. Wahab noted that the era of what he described as anyhowness in the state is now over, adding, "We cannot be complaining about a problem and still complain about the solution." Recently, the Lagos State government commenced demolition of some buildings at Arowo Jowe in Mende Estate. The demolition sparked outrage from residents and netizens who accused them of lack of prior notice. The commissioner added that the demolished structures were built on System 1 drainage right-of-way to the Odoiya Alaro River. At number 4, private Nigerian Airline Peace and the governments of Antigua and Barbados, Dominica, Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines have concluded plans to revive a long-time regional carrier, Leeward Islands Air Transportation, LIAT Limited, which is currently in comatose. According to an AOI report on Wednesday, Antigua and Barbuda Prime Minister Gaston Brown announced the revitalization of LIAT 2020, which is set to commence operations soon after undergoing testing. The Inter-Caribbean airline, founded in 1956, faced financial challenges and declared bankruptcy in 2020 due to debt and mismanagement, despite being owned by 11 Caribbean islands. At number 5, the House of Representatives on Wednesday passed a resolution calling on the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, to restore the Northeast region to the national grid. This followed the adoption of a motion of urgent national importance by Representative Amadu Usman Jahar, Borno, APC. Jahar, in his motion, noted that the Northeast region has been experiencing power challenges due to the activities of insurgents, which had led to destruction of power infrastructures in the region. He said the current state of transmission conductors in the Northeast region is insufficient, urging the TSN to upgrade transmission conductors in the region. The House, while adopting the motion, urged the federal government to allocate adequate resources to the TCN to enable it to upgrade transmission conductors and improve power supply in the region. At number 6, the police have arrested 17 suspected forex hawkers for illegal operation of bureau de change in the Wapa area of Fagge local government area of Kano State. The Commissioner of Police, Mr. Usaini Gumel, told the news agency of Nigerian in an interview on Wednesday. The operation, which was led by the police command, was carried out in Wapa Bureau de Change Fagge with combined personnel of the Department of Security Services, DSS. The Commissioner commended the combined operatives for their commitment and cooperation in ensuring the success of the operation. He said they recovered 68,000 cefas and 30 rupees from them. All the suspects confessed to the offense and will be charged to court. At number 7, the Jigawa State Executive Council has approved the establishment of 3 new agencies. The Commissioner for Information, Youth Support and Culture, Sagir Musa Ahmed, disclosed this to newsmen. He said the resolution was reached at the State Executive Council meeting presided over by Governor Umar Namadi. He said the newly proposed agencies include the Jigawa State Information Technology and Digital Economy Agency, Jigawa State Resident Identity Management Agency, and the Jigawa State Sangaya Education Board. Ahmed noted that these proposals will be forwarded to the State House of Assembly for legislative approval, following which they will become law. At number 8, the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Planning and Tax Reforms have proposed reviewing states and local governments' share of the value-added tax revenue to 90% and reducing the federal government's share from 15 to 10%. The panel also recommended an upward review of the current 7.5% rates charged to customers. The chairman of the committee, Taiwo Oyedele, disclosed this at the Stakeholders Exposure and Impact Assessment session organized to discuss some of the major proposals in the national tax policy in Abuja. The proposals were part of the reforms being introduced to boost the nation's tax revenue. At number 9, May 25th each year has been declared World Football Day. This follows a United Nations General Assembly resolution to allow football fans to celebrate the most popular sport in the world. The day marks the 100th anniversary of the first international soccer tournament in history, with the representation of all regions, which took place on May 25, 1924, during the Summer Olympic Games held in Paris, according to the resolution. The 193-member General Assembly adopted the resolution by consensus, with a bang of the gavel by its president, Dennis Francis, to applause from diplomats in the Assembly chamber. It was co-sponsored by more than 160 countries. Finally, at number 10, the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, has announced that heads of states of its member states have agreed to raise $2.4 billion to establish a standby counter-terrorism force to address security threats within the sub-region. Ambassador Abdel Fattah Musa, Commissioner of Political Affairs, Peace and Security of ECOWAS, disclosed this during the opening of a 3-day consultative meeting of commandants from the 3 designated ECOWAS training centers of excellence. Musa emphasized that the counter-terrorism force would function as a rapid reaction unit comprising a battalion capable of confronting terrorist strongholds that have been proliferating in the region. That's it on what's happening. You can join the conversation on our website at www.rootstv.ng. Follow us on social media at Roots TV and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Roots TV Nigeria. Thank you for watching.